It's that time, people. We're at that point of the year when we have the top selling manga of the first half of 2017. Some things will always remain the same. Some things will change. We're going to jump into this. We're going to talk about them. But yeah, I can't believe we're already in the mid of 2017. What the fuck is going on here? So we got 30 manga on this list. Let's start off at number 30 with 752,000 copies. Major second, if I'm not mistaken. That's a baseball series. So we got a little bit of baseball up in there. I've actually heard some great things about Major, and you know, doing 750,000 ain't too bad at all. Then at number 29, which is wow, because you would think that this would be a lot higher because of the name that it's attached to, but it's still pretty decent sales, just with 5,000 more sales than Major at 757,000 copies. Boruto Naruto the movie manga adaptation. So this is actually, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if that's the manga, the Boruto manga, or if that's just the one. I'm imagining that they're counting that just in general as the Boruto manga, because like what, there was like 3 volumes that came out this year or whatever, 2 volumes, something like that. So either way, good for Boruto. I do remember Naruto at his peak at some point selling like that in a week in its first, you know, one of the volumes or like that. So you can definitely see that the Naruto fandom isn't as strong as it used to be as far as for Boruto, but it's still hanging in there, so that's pretty cool. Coming in at number 28 with a bright future. No anime as of yet. It only had an OVA anime adaptation, but the anime is coming because I believe today it was actually showcased a little teaser. Black Clover with 790,000 copies. Black Clover, no anime, already in the top 30. Wait till that anime drops. I can see it in the top 10 easily. Number 27, Regarding My Reincarnation as a Slime manga adaptation. Don't really care about that one. Number 26, Yowamushi Pedal. Cool stuff there. 25, Otaku ni Koi wa Muzukashi, which I don't really know anything about that manga. Number 24 though, Gintama, still kicking in there with 795,000 copies. Good shit. I could see Gintama doing about 2 mil by the end of this year. So Gintama continuing to push into its last, I want to say maybe year or so of, you know, what we have left with it. So good shit on Gintama. Number 23, a manga called Days with 826,000 copies. I don't really know much about that one. Number 22, Black Butler. Black Butler still, that shit been going on for a while now. 833,000 copies. Number 21, Tokyo Tararaba Girls. And I probably butchered that, but yeah, I don't know anything about that one either. Number 20, this is kind of a shocker. Top 20, by the way, but number 20, World Trigger with 879,000 copies. If I'm not mistaken, World Trigger been on hiatus since what, like last year when the dude messed up his wrist and shit like that. So that's a little bit surprising to see World Trigger even on this list. And I'm kind of curious when the dude is going to come back. And if he does come back, how much popularity or attention he'll garner, considering I'm sure a lot of people moved on from World Trigger already, but gonna be interesting to see. Number 19, Ace of Diamond Act 2 with 888,000 copies. Ace of Diamond, I believe that's another baseball series if I'm not mistaken. Good shit there. Number 18, a series that even though nobody really gave a fuck about the anime adaptations, the manga still pushed it very heavily. And Terraform Mars with 927,000 copies. It's like, even though nobody cares about the anime, they love the manga. Number 17, Cardcaptor Sakura Clear Card. I didn't even know they were still making manga about Cardcaptor Sakura with 936,000 copies. Number 16, The Full-Time Wife Escapist with 960,000 copies. I haven't heard about a lot of these series. The Full-Time Wife Escapist, I never even heard about that a day in my life. Number 15, Pito JK. No idea what that's about, with 1 million copies, 1,886,000 copies. Number 14, March Comes In Like a Lion. I've heard about the anime. That did 1,090,000 copies. Number 13, we all know this one. Number 13, Fairy Tail with 1,204,000 copies. So Fairy Tail in its final stretch, because you know we only got a couple months left, still doing over 1 million and shit like that. Pretty cool for Fairy Tail, but yeah, this is probably the last year we see Fairy Tail on this, or maybe early next year we might see it at like number 30 or something like that. But the Fairy Tail's time has come. Really cool that it topped Fairy Tail and a lot of these other manga. At number 12, Magi, still handing people its asses with 1.357 million copies. I love it. Every time I see Magi on this list, I'm like, it deserves it. It is a great series. you should be reading it, or you should check it out at the very least. Yeah, Magi. Number 11, which I think last anime that came out is solely the reason why it's on number 11, Blue Exorcist with 1,366,000 copies. Blue Exorcist, I'm surprised that's still going, to be honest with you, because aside from the new anime, I really don't see that much attention or that much hype about Blue Exorcist nowadays like I did back when the anime came out in 2011. So interesting stuff there. Top 10. Food Wars with 1,469,000 copies. A lot of people love Food Wars. I gave it a chance a while back. I read like 3 chapters. Maybe that wasn't a fair shake. Wasn't really that interested in it, but hey, top 10 sales. Why the fuck not, right? Number 9, one of my favorite long runner animes, Detective Conan. The manga did 1,653,000 copies. Good shit on Detective Conan. Still kicking in strong. It's just crazy how popular the anime is in comparison to the manga, which, you know, top 9 is great, but the anime is one of the most popular anime in all of Japan. Number 8, The 7 Deadly Sins with 1,881,000 copies. Definitely lower than it was in the past couple years, because 7 Deadly Sins, I remember it was giving, you know, the number 1 a run for its money for a while. So see 7 Deadly Sins still hanging in there. When we get the proper season 2, not those OVAs, the actual season 2, I could see that shit hitting top 5 and, you know, kicking some ass, but still hanging in strong at number 8. Number 7, One Punch with 1,982,000 copies. One Punch Man. Totally expect that. A lot of these series now that we're coming up on, I expect them to be here because they're huge titles. Number 6, with 2,097,000 copies, My Hero Academia. Love seeing it there. My Hero Academia doing great things with the anime and all that good stuff. So I'm really happy to see My Hero Academia up there. Number 5, top 5, which I'm shocked that this series actually outdid My Hero Academia because it hasn't had an anime in a couple years now. Tokyo Ghoul Re with 2,154,000 copies. Tokyo Ghoul Re still kicking ass, and as always, if you're not reading Tokyo Ghoul Re, then what the fuck are you doing with yourself? Because Tokyo Ghoul Re is that shit. Then number 4, Haikyuu. I expected it. Haikyuu is very popular with 3,086,000. Holy shit. From number 4 to 5, that's almost a 900,000 copy jump in between them. Like Haikyuu over 3 million. That's insane. Number 3, top 3, baby. Kingdom, 3,244,000 copies. Kingdom gets so much praise. I hear it's the greatest thing. I've read a few chapters a long time ago. I've said this multiple times. I liked what I read. I need to get more into it, but number 3, with 2 seasons of butchered anime that people hate and still doing good shit, that's hype. And then top 2, I mean, I'm sure most of you already know what the fuck is about to be top 2 and the order at that, but number 2, or, you know, let's just keep it real. Number 1 is One Piece. Number 2 is Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan with 3,974,000 copies at number 2, and One Piece with 5,969,000 copies. So One Piece outdoing Attack on Titan by 2 million copies. Insane. Some things don't change. When I said that in the beginning of this video, I was talking about One Piece will never fucking lose. The greatness. One Piece greatness. I love it. I would like for at some given point a series to give it a good run and maybe 1 year beat it out, but it looks like One Piece is going to continue until it fucking stops to be number 1 in the mid years, in the end years. One Piece kicking ass, and you can't stop that Oda greatness, baby. One Piece. Kind of curious what you guys thought about this one, though. How did you feel about where these series ranked? Some of them, do you feel should have been higher or lower? Again, we probably won't see Fairy Tail on this list after this year because the manga is ending soon, so they'll probably get out all the volumes this year. So we won't see much Fairy Tail next year at all. Also, Kingdom kicking ass without even an anime that's really popping. Nobody really liked it. The CG fest that we had of an anime for Kingdom, so this is kind of interesting there. Also, what do you think about Tokyo Ghoul Re outdoing My Hero Academia without having an anime in 2 fucking years? It's like Tokyo Ghoul Re is riding on quality and quality alone into those sales, and I could do nothing but respect that. And also, are you satisfied or disappointed that once again the big One Piece came in at number 1? I would love to see just once a series outdo One Piece to make Oda go even harder, because Oda looks like when it comes to competition, when it comes to it looks like he's losing his throne, Oda's like, Nah, bro, I'm coming through and I'm about to take that shit back. So I would love to see that happen. But yeah, overall, we'll see at the end of the year if things will change. And who knows, maybe Titan can really blow up with sales because we got that season 2 right now and outdo One Piece. I doubt it though. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day.